Hey, y'all. What up? You know who it be. Okay, so look, y'all. I know normally I do positive moods, but I feel like today I got to do a message of understanding, right? And I'm going to make some people mad with this one, but I got to get it out anyway because the Holy Spirit told me I got to tell y'all, right? So I'm being obedient. So my message of understanding, y'all. The Most High wants me to let y'all know you have to understand that attacks will come from multiple places, okay? The purpose of an attack is to knock you off your game and keep you hindered and keep you bound so that you don't know who and what kind of powers you possess from the Most High, right? So when I say that, I want you guys to understand anybody who holds negative energy can be used against you, okay? I'm gonna say it again. Anybody, including yourself, anybody who is harvesting negative energy can be used against you, okay? Do not get caught up in these titles. Don't get caught up in, oh, this is my mom, this is my dad, this is my brother, this is my sister, this is my wife. Do not get caught up in those titles. Y'all, read the Bible, okay? Let me tell y'all, in that Bible, there was mothers against their sons. There was fathers against their sons. There was brothers against each other. Y'all, this is not nothing new. Cain killed Abel. One lady had twins and played her twins against each other because she had a favorite. Cheated him out of his birthrights. Helped her son do it to her other son. Y'all, anybody who harvests negative energy can be used against you. Your kids, anybody. And they don't even know that they're doing it, right? If they say it, y'all, then they had to think it, okay? An action starts with a thought. An action starts with a thought, y'all. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that? If you get up and go to the bathroom, you had to think about it first, right? You had to think about it first. So I say this to say, y'all, anybody can be used to destroy your peace, right? And so you have to be careful. And we, as the children of the Most High, we have to pay attention to who we give access to, right? Because I'm even guilty of this, right? I know certain people, like I can hear the tone of envy in certain people, right? It shows up in their words. So that thought process of them having an issue with me is somewhere in their brain, right? And now it's showing up in their tone. Now it's showing up in their words. Even though they don't think I'm catching it, right? It's still there because it's a thought, because it's a negative thought, y'all. As the images of the Most High, we want to be loved. We want to be loved. If y'all reading that Bible, that's the only thing God wants you to do is choose him and love him. Choose him first and love him, right? And all he wants to do is love us back. We are images of him. We want to give and receive love, right? That's what we want to do. So I'm seeing a lot of fellas. I got about 7 fellas that I know. About 7 of y'all that's having problems with seeing your babies. Y'all listen. Listen. She may not understand that she's being used by the enemy to attack you, right? And when she's attacking you, the only thing that she feels she has to really get at you is your seed, right? And emotionally, she can't understand that because of all the negative energy that she's hosting, right? So fellas, what I want to say is once you make sure that baby's yours, right? Once you make sure that baby's yours, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't leave that baby in a toxic situation. Because what happens is that baby gets older and that baby resents you for leaving that baby in a toxic situation. Any mother who's keeping their child away from their father because of their emotional feelings. Now, if y'all doing something bad to that baby, if you detrimental to that baby's well-being, that's a different story. I'm one of them mamas. I'm not sending my baby in the lion's den. I'm just not going to do it. So you got to take accountability for that. But if she's just bitter because you're not doing what she wants you to do, you seen that in her character and you still allowed access. And I'm not faulting you because I do it too, right? Because we want to be loved and we also want to give love. But you seen some shadiness and you overlooked it because it was a situation you wanted, right? I've done that myself. I've seen some shadiness in a man's character and I was like, oh, he's just in his feelings for that day, or he's just this, or he's just that. Or people will say something, right? They'll say something messed up to you and you'll blow it off like, oh, that's just because they're mad. That they didn't really mean that. They had to think it. They had to think it, y'all, to say it. Okay? They had to think it to say it. And an action starts as a thought. So there's only a matter of time before they start acting on those thoughts. Okay? And then we all do it, right? We all give passes because we want this person in our lives. So we give them passes, and later on down the line, we regret all them passes we gave them, right? We regret it. I gave you a pass. I was trying to let it be. I knew you was mad. I knew you had an attitude. I knew you said that out of anger. So I let it go. And then later on down the line, it's like, dang, I wish I never would have dealt with you in the first place. Right? We all do it. All of us who's single and went through it at least once. That's probably why we single. Unless you the one harvesting all the negativity and you out here attacking everybody else. And if you out here attacking everybody else, that's because you got some internal healing that you ain't did. Y'all, understand, an action starts from words. Be careful who you give access to you. Be careful. Don't give them a pass just because that's your brother, or that's your sister, or that's your daughter, or that's your son, or that's your cousin, or that's your friend for 20 years. I've seen friends that have been jealous of each other and they stayed friends because they felt like they had each other's back, and next thing you know, somebody done slept with somebody's man. Through that whole little 20, 30, 10, 15-year relationship, friendship, down the drain behind a one-night stand. And sometimes it ain't even one-night stands, right? And we seen this in their character before it even got to that point. We seen it in their character and we overlooked it, y'all. We overlooked it. I've seen people get in relationships, right? Relationship, everybody vibing high, they feeling good. I love the way you make me feel. You get addicted to the way you feel, right? You love that feeling. And then y'all get into it and they say something crazy like, I'm gonna lie and put you in jail. What? Y'all understand? Now, a lot of people brush that off as, oh, she was just mad or he was just mad, right? A lot of people do. But as time go on, you regret giving them that pass. And you seen them warning signs. And you should have left them alone then. And your instinct tell you should have left them alone then. And you didn't. Right? Because sometimes we question our instinct. Even I've done that. I just went through a lesson that fully has me understanding my instincts now. Because I couldn't understand if it was my instinct or trust issues. So I had to do some healing within so I could distinguish the difference. Y'all, all I'm saying is watch who you give access to. If they harvest negative energy, right? If they have negative thoughts, if they think negative about themselves, if they think negative about other people, that's negative energy that the devil can use and turn into a negative thought about you. And once that becomes a negative thought about you, it just stirs and stirs and stirs and stirs. And then eventually it becomes an action. Eventually it becomes an action, y'all. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. When you see them warning signs, when you see them red flags, when you see that stuff that you feel like you gotta make an excuse for, right? Because there's things people said to me that never would have crossed my mind. Or there's things that people said that they thought, got a call coming in. There's things people said I would have did. Never crossed my mind. Because I don't harvest that negative energy. So that negative energy cannot become a negative thought. Right? So y'all, pay attention. Okay? If y'all ain't noticing, we in a crazy time right now. We in a crazy time. It's going down. I don't care if y'all can't see the spiritual warfare. I don't care if y'all believe in it or not. It's still happening, right? So I am telling you how to avoid some of this negativity and how to maintain some of your peace, right? Because if you go crazy in the mind, you ain't no good nowhere else. Ain't nobody going to no assailant's item to get them people up out of there. And it started with a negative thought. That negative thought was fed. Somebody planted that seed, a negativity, and watched it grow. And watched it grow, y'all. The devil can use anybody. Anybody who is harvesting negativity can be used against you, including yourself. All right? So, we are going to continue to love ourselves. Best love there is. Self-love is the best love. I am worthy to be loved. I am uniquely made on purpose. And I am enough. And if you see them people that are attacking you on a negative level, they're being used and they don't even realize it. And you probably didn't realize it until you listened to this live. If they're attacking you, they don't even realize it most of the time that they're attacking you. All right? So y'all stay blessed. Stay safe because it's getting crazy out here. It's getting real. Okay? We are in spiritual warfare, y'all. I want to see all y'all on the other side because I'm going. And I want to take as many people with me that I can. I want to help y'all get there. So I'm going to plant that seed of positivity. I'm going to plant that seed of knowledge. God is love. If it's the opposite of God, then it's not love. God is love. The opposite of love is hate. That's how you know. All right? Love y'all. Gotta go. Bye.